Hi guys, so a conclusion to my quest on to find out which one of these radios I prefer, and as you can see the one that's on is probably the one I prefer. It's pretty tight, to be fair, it's really tight. I think it's just the ergonomics really that give it to me on the Icom, the ergonomics and the look. I haven't got the best eyesight in the world. I prefer things to be big and bold rather than small and hidden, and that's what the AOR has got, really more hidden small features, smaller display, smaller S-meter, lower contrast, things like that. It's a great radio and it performs probably better, especially on paper, than the Icom, but in reality it's very close in reality, and sometimes I actually prefer the sound of the Icom. The Icom's a bit noisier and not quite as sensitive. What we're talking about, it's minimal, it's not even noticeable. There isn't signals that the AOR can hear and the Icom can't. It's just a lower floor, noise floor, a lower noise floor with the AOR really, but sometimes you get more audio from the Icom. So that's it really, it's more of a personal preference. If you just want performance, the AOR is probably better, and it's got more flexibility in the fact that it's got synchronous AM, and it's got I think you can use the AOR's proprietary DMR decoder, or mobile or digital radio decoder, the DV something, with both of these radios, because the Icom's got an output at 10.7 megahertz, I think, the same as the AOR, but the unit's made for the AOR, but that doesn't matter, you can use it on both. But I think the one that's more flexible for me is the AOR. Probably, I don't know about the PC interface, which one's better. I can't speak about that from experience, but the AOR, as I say, it's more sort of a professional setup, slightly better performance, but it's marginal. It's so marginal that if you prefer a larger VFO and bigger screen, bigger S-meter with better contrast, then that's really sold it for me for the Icom. And very personal preference, I prefer the look of the Icom, but nonetheless I couldn't really decide between these two. I won't be selling either of them, so I'll keep them both, but I tried to put the Icom, I tried to put the AOR away last night, and then ended up dragging it out for some more comparisons, but it sounds so similar to the Icom. Yeah, it's really both really good, but I do prefer the user interface from the Icom. I like the way I can program my channels and just flick through them with this little knob, the encoder here, and it click stops very nicely and just goes to the pre-programmed channels I've got programmed in. You can't do that on the AOR. You have to program the channels in and then use the VFO to go through the channels, I think, when it's in channel mode. But the Icom just makes things really easy for you. It makes tuning a bit easier, one-touch buttons, stuff like that. It's really the selling point for me. So there's my 10 pence worth. I do prefer the Icom. Also, I'll mention that ever since I've been making these videos, I keep calling the Icom the AOR and the AOR the Icom for some unknown reason. Anyway, so I prefer the Icom to the AOR, but that's just preference. If you ask me to, if I had to enter some competition to get the most radio signals or something, I'd have to choose the better performer, which is the AOR. Slightly better perform, but it's minimal. You know, it doesn't outperform it so much. You know, you need to go out and buy one. As I do prefer the look, sometimes the sound and the feel. Definitely the feel, the ergonomics of the Icom. That's it then, guys, just a quick look there. I'll be doing some more videos soon. I'm trying to get the 9000 in again into the collection, but obviously it's expensive and hard to find. So okay guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.